bought this about at least 6 years ago. Went looking for parts and this was sitting in the shed, and I said, you want to sell that well? And he went, yeah. So I picked it up fairly cheap. It wasn't running, it was spray packed, bloody chalkboard black. And I had 1 week to get it ready for a Burswood car show. So basically we went for it for the whole week. I'd be given the rims, had the truck tyres put on, had them rims sandblasted, painted them up. I don't know how legal that one is, but we done the interior in cow print, which at the time looked great, you know, black and white instead of what it is now, which is more brown and yeah. Well, I've got camo print to go into that, so we're going to redo the whole inside with camo print. Maybe put some speakers in there. We'll see how we go, but rip all that out. I've got fake grass to go over the floor and maybe up in a little back in the back here. So it'll have a shitload of fake grass. But I mean, it's a V-dub, there's bugger all to it anyway. And the battery sits there normally where the, I think, where that sits. Just the back seat, you sit on it basically. So basically it went in the car show and then it sat in the backyard, no carport for 5 years. And it's just, as you can see, it just went to shit. And all the custom bonnet and everything else. Well, actually I'll show you the custom bonnet. What was the custom bonnet is he tried to fill the kidney on it. And as you can see, it didn't quite work out too well. All the rust, the bog was that thick it just started cracking. Needs to be lead wiped if anything, and I thought that's just too much stuffing around to fit up. Plus the fact that you had no handle in the front either. I thought it's easy just to go buy another bonnet. So I did. Got another bonnet and another boot lid, and this is all original. Still had the V-dub emblem and the handle, which is what I need. So I've just finished sanding that up, and it looks a lot better with the kidney on, and makes it look a little bit longer and thinner rather than that one, which makes it look a lot fatter. So just in case I do end up getting it through rego, I've got a bonnet that actually locks. I'll have to lift it up a bit because it's a bit low, because when the guy built this, he made it so you can actually keep the original spare wheel sitting in there, which is kind of neat. I'm driving, if you know, if I end up using it as a daily, I'll actually be able to put a bloody spare tyre in there. But everything else will have to get changed. But at the moment, I just want it ready for motivation. I just want, it's been sitting for so long, I've got to do something with it. So I'm just going to give it a quick paint over with some drab olive green and just see how it comes up, just so I can, just so it looks neat. Even if it still looks ratty, it's just neat, it's got a colour and it runs. And there's a few things I wanted to do, like get the U-Butte exhaust all put together, which I've got all the parts here, but I don't know if I'll have time. In fact, I probably won't. The main thing I really wanted to do is get the old wasp stinger off the arse end, and that'll just hang right off the arse end. Won't do much for making it any less noisy, but geez, it'll look good. Fixed up a lot of the cracks where the bog went, and it's just from old age. I'm not going to worry about too much about the inside guards, because they're just going to flake anyway. I'm just going to leave that black. It's all bog stock. Well, I think it's 1100cc. Should be for 1958. It runs, so what the hell? Just get it up and going, and that's it. This has been reskinned, and he's completely done the skin over the top and got rid of just about everything, so it's just one flat piece. Well, there's a nice ridge down there, but it's just flat. But it's not perfect, but it looks cool. Brakes, exhaust, and a tune. Pretty much all it needs just to go to some motivation. And then after that we'll see if I can do a bit more work and see if I can actually get it engineered. Well, all the better. But until then, I'll just have some fun. She's sweet. Yeah, it's an okay car. It'd be good if I could get it through Rego and have it as a little bunkie just to cruise around, a little cool enough. It's cheap enough anyway. People say, oh, you got to spend this much, you got to spend this much. If you get someone else's project, especially once all the bodywork's done, which is basically the bodywork was like this when I bought it. So it's all been customised and cleaned up and filled and hammered and blah blah blah. Then that's most of the work done. It's a runner. Well, it's a runner now. It wasn't when I bought it. Only a few wires. But then you just add your little bits to it. Enjoy it. Get it through Rego. Just drive it. Don't worry about too much. I mean, look at the seats. That patina. That's a freaking rat's nest. What it is, but it's cool. Probably won't get through Rego. I'll use those as my show only seats. But as the sticker on the windscreen says, gotta love the beast. Gotta love it. Why not? Yeah, I think that'll do it. It's a neat little runner, just a few more bits and pieces, and yeah, should be right, I reckon.